Yeah. Okay. So now there's someone who's on the pedestrian walk and he's cycling, which is why I don't have to move out of the way, but I can still do it. And she just takes it for fucking granted, which is why I think I should have just shoved you into the side of the road so that you can, you know, learn from this. Don't mess with me. That's how some people are. Don't mess with me. Don't laugh at me. Don't even look at me. I'm so disgusting. And then you're supposed to say, but I think you're beautiful. And then they say, no, you're lying. You don't think I'm beautiful. Yes, I do so. I don't even know why. But I think you're so beautiful, it's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. And still, you know, I don't even know who you are. Right? I don't even know who you are. You know, I have a feeling, and I just keep getting sick of what I'm doing. I mean, because there's nothing to hold on to except for creating content. You know, I have nothing to hold on to at all. I mean, okay, you know, you've got family. Yeah, okay, let's get back to that. They pay your apartment. Okay, I've got that. But I can't just go to people anymore. That's how I feel like. And just say I need money. Because I think, why don't they just give it to me? If you have it, why don't you just give it to me? Because I could use it and do stuff with it. You know? I could just do stuff with it. Like what kind of stuff? Well, that's for me to decide. But if you have money and you don't know what to do with it, right? Feel free to donate. I'm gonna find some use for it. I have an inquisitive mind. I don't just go around and give money to people. I think about who needs funding, what projects need funding. I'm even thinking about it, although at the moment, you know, it feels like I don't have money, because that's what I think the last time I checked my bank account statement said. I mean, 40 euros. So I pick wisely what to invest it in. You know, sometimes I invest it, you know, in myself. Simply, you know, okay, then I go to the supermarket, I buy some beer because I realize, you know, I feel like kind of stuck. I need to let go and I don't manage, it's too hard, so I just drink. I just drink alcohol. And now I realize again how terrible gravel is for your feet. That's the worst. I mean, who comes up with this shit? That's people that wear shoes. Nobody in his right mind that walks bare feet would put this up. Of course, you could say, well, maybe you have been neglecting your feet a little bit. Well, you could say that. And maybe you would be right to say that. But, you know, I can't tell. You know, what has going to the boulder hall to do with, you know, let's say, the woman that you love? What has going to the boulder hall to do with, you know, I fell in love with someone once, but I've never seen her again? You know, what has going to the boulder hall to do with these things? Well, technically, nothing and everything, because it is highly relative. If you feel like you're doing this for whatever you believe, oh my god, I fucking hate this path. I mean, I have to walk here because I need, oh wow. Yeah. Shit, man. I'm not sure why I refuse to go into nature. It's so fucking stupid. It's not just my struggle. I mean, this could be your struggle too. I mean, this could be anyone's struggle. I just don't understand why I keep walking this stupid road. You know, everybody does that. You know, that brings me back to the point I was trying to make earlier. You know, we're all trying to get somewhere. And we're trying to get there as fast as possible. You know, I don't have to go to the boulder hall at all. You know, that's just what you realize. You know, I could have just bought 2 beer and gone for a hike. I mean, it's beautiful weather. And just because I've never walked here doesn't mean I cannot walk here now, if you know what I mean. Just because I haven't walked here does not mean I cannot walk here now. Well, I can walk here anytime I like. Wow, my crotch is really sweaty. You know, what is happening down there? I'm not sure. Well, I just want to see where this is leading, because I'm really trying to look for ways that are easier and less loud and just more relaxing. But I've been doing these things for such a long time already, you know, avoiding going into nature. And even now, if I wouldn't have the camera with me, I am pretty sure I wouldn't do it. And so the question is, what does it have to do with courage to go for a walk? Right? What does it have to do with courage to just go for a walk? You know, why do I feel like I need to be courageous in order to manage to go for a walk? You know, that's what I needed. I needed to get off the asphalt. I needed to get off the concrete. If you want to check out an artist, you know, not me, I mean, you're checking that one out already apparently. Attica, A-T-T, Attica, and then an apostrophe, and then another time Attica apostrophe. That's an artist, and he made napalm and nitrogen. I liked it. I liked this album. And I also kept listening to It's a New Life. It's a new life. And now comes the point. If I just go here now, and I would sit down here and just relax, how would I feel like? How would I feel like? Well, I would get bored because I don't know what to do. Because you have to understand the way life used to be in a village is quite different. I mean, first of all, I don't even know if this meadow has been sprinkled with pesticides. They do this, right? They put pesticides on roads and on grass so that nothing grows here anymore, right? Because, you know, cutting things down is too much effort for them. But who knows that? You know, I was once on such a meadow and somebody came and said I wouldn't sit there, we just put pesticides out. I'm like, well, should you do that? I mean, you put this on there, it rains, it goes into the ground. A child comes, goes on there, rubs his face in it, suddenly, you know, is retarded. You don't know what's gonna happen. So how can you live with yourself and do such things? You know, I'm just walking somewhere because I have to feel, you know, I'm not just walking here. I'm walking on trails of energy. And this is the path. Just discovered something. And this is the path. The path is not I'm walking to the boulder hall. No, I'm following trails of energy. Something has been left there for me, but I don't know what. Now it's getting interesting. I need to go and sleep in the forest at some point. Yeah, another feather. You know, that's how I move from one spot to the next. And I sometimes feel like maybe one of these days I'm gonna meet someone. But every day I have trouble. Every day I want to make a choice. I want to let go and I want to jump into life, into the world. But then I don't manage. It's not that I don't manage. It's that I don't do it because I'm afraid to just go hiking. Because then I'm afraid, you know, what about shoes? What about water? What about food? No, why don't I just go hiking for a week? Because then you think, how would you get back? Shouldn't you have money? But maybe you should just start. You just start walking. But then how much food should I take with me? Or should I just take no food at all? Should I just hunt pigeons? Well, I don't know how to hunt. Should I dig for roots? Well, I don't know, you know, how to find roots. Which means I'm sure there is a way I could survive here in nature. But I don't know anything. So the question, of course, then keeps coming back. Well, then maybe you should. And now, what's the answer? That looks weirdly familiar. But I know I'm almost sure I've never been here. But I have to be somewhere there. So every day I'm also trying to find new routes, new passageways. I also try to find out how long can I walk. And staying inside and making content is really nice. You know, really nice. But you can only say that until, you know, you start hating it. And that's what I've discovered. You know, there's a transition. There's a transition. What did I discover? Look what you discovered, it said. I discovered a feather. And the feather is one of the tools of the shaman. I have no idea, but my feeling would say maybe buzzard. Now we can talk about omens. You know, what does the eagle or the buzzard or the bird of prey generally stands for? Well, it stands for circling above and getting a clear view of your surroundings. Yeah? Okay. I don't know where to go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go there now. I don't want to walk anymore on the path, on the passages that I know. You know, I want to free myself of the path that I have already trodden. And let's say the buzzard, right, he will perch on top of some kind of tree. You know, perch, if that's the word, right? Correct yourself. I'm just using what I have. And there's the word perch. You know, he's gonna perch on top of a tree and he's gonna observe the surroundings. And when he sees something, you know, he's maybe going to start circling also. You know, I'm not sure. And then when he spots something, he goes down and picks it. And I'm not who you think I am. Like, the version from me you get, let's keep that for the next video.